'cause I'm sleeping. Yeah, it's about you. 'Cause I'm sleeping. Yeah, it's about you.
What's going on, guys? Joy 400 back with Vnotes. Let's try this again. What's going on, guys? Joy 400 back with another Vnotes. And as you can see, the rear of my car is up, and in this video we are going to be taking out the gas tank. Never done it before, so we're gonna do it. So let me go ahead and walk you through it. First steps, obviously, let's go ahead and disconnect the fuel pump hanger, both of them. I've already done it with this. It's already off. Let me show you. Pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna have, I think it's like 6, 7mm bolts or 8mm bolts that go around. You're gonna pull your hanger out, obviously unplug everything at the top, and you're gonna have one line that's inside the tank that you pull off the bottom of your hanger. Everything comes off, and then when you run around to the other side, this is another fuel leveler. You're just gonna unplug it, and that's it. Then you're gonna go under the car. I haven't started anything under the car, so this is my first time doing it. Just gonna take a little brief look of what the fuck we need to do. Oh shit, this is gonna suck. So, there's the tank right there. Oh my god. Tank's right there. So, I don't think I need to pull the exhaust out. Let's see. It looks like it's just a few lines, maybe the drive shaft. I think I should be able to get it out without doing that. So let me go ahead and diagnose this right quick, and I'll get right back to you. All right, so I ended the video last night. I couldn't get the fucking bolt off of the fucking drivetrain, the thing. So I went out and bought one of these. Nice M18 fuel Milwaukee drill. You're gonna need a drive shaft. That's what I was gonna say. You're gonna need a swivel, 12mm swivel, heavy duty. And if you have the attachment, that's good. My tank came in yesterday, so it's always good to have it out before you do it, so you know what things you got to take off. You got the big one right there. You got the two lines right there. You got that one, and then you know where all the bolts are going to be around the whole thing. So brand new OEM, so should be good to go. So you're also going to need PB Blaster if you haven't taken the thing off before, because these bolts are going to be just straight up rusted and seized on there. So let's go ahead and spray these bolts, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the front of the car up too, so it's nice and level, because you got to spin the drive shaft. So let's go ahead and spray these bolts. I'll show you which bolts I'm spraying once I get underneath the car. So I took off the cap back, just the V-band, laid it to the side because it has a flex on the downpipe. And then see these bolts right here on the end of the drive shaft. You're gonna have to spray all those. As you can see, they're rusted and all jacked up. Spray it, let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, and then bring the impact on here. The bolt on the end towards me is a 14, and the head of the bolt is a 12. So let's go ahead and spray this and let it sit. So the car is up on all fours. I don't know how I feel about that thing being maxed out, but it's the best I got. Should have put those ones in the back. Whatever. So everything's up on fours, and I'm gonna go underneath there and use my new torque wrench or impact gun, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Should be all nice and charged. Gucci, so let's try it out. Well, that worked amazing. Drive shaft is down. So now, as you saw before, we have this guard that goes all the way around, 10 millimeters all around. And I think that's a 17 right over there. Take this guard off, and then you'll be able to reach the tank bolts. But before you take the tank bolts off, you got to disconnect all the lines going to it. So I don't know exactly where they are at this point. I think they're right here. Not 100% sure, but you got to take the lines off, and then that's it. So after I take this guard off, I'll show you where the lines are. All right, the cover's off. The only thing that was annoying was those grommets right there, those black grommets next to the bolt. Those are, though the bolt next to it's 14, not a 17. But those black little grommets, you gotta pull hard to get them out. So now you're opened up to the whole tank, which goes all the way around. Like so. Then now we're gonna go ahead and take off the lines, and the last thing is to do is to strap here and strap here. All right, so you have this hose that goes to the back of the tank. You have these two lines that go to the back of the tank as well, and you got this one back here. You use a plier, pull that back, pull that back, pull that back. This is the 10 millimeter here. I don't know what size that is. I think that might be an 8. But I can't get to it at this point. So I just took this one off, and I'm just gonna use a screwdriver and just force this off. And then once we do that, I believe we got the strap to do, and look for any other bolts, but I don't think there is. And then we should be good to go. So these 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, and this big hose right here. So let's go ahead and take that off. All right, the strap is off. What you're gonna have to do is, there's a 12 millimeter that holds this onto the strap, and then that is a 14 millimeter. The strap comes off, it hooks from there. You have to take, before you do that, there's this black cover here. You gotta take it off. It's 2 10 millimeter bolts. As you can see, I took off the first strap, and the gas tank is already loose. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. 12 millimeter, 14 millimeter, strap comes off. And I wasn't able to get that big hose off yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the tank down a little bit and pull on it, and hopefully that hose comes loose. So let's go ahead and go onto this side and take the line off. All right, took the second strap off, and the tank literally almost fell on my face. So now I'm just going to move the drivetrain out of the way, and I'll be able to get to this last one right here, and the tank comes out. It's already pretty much just being held on by that right there. So let's go ahead and take the shit off. All right, fuel tank is out. Oh shit. So I had to drop the second 2 bolts for the drivetrain, which are 2 14s. Right there. And once you drop that, gas tank comes completely out. So with that being out, I can go ahead and put the new one in. And it's gonna go in the same way it came out. But it's gonna be kind of annoying. I might have to put the jack up there so I can hold the tank up. It's gonna be a lot lighter because there is still a little bit of gas in here. I wasn't able to suck it all out with the thing, but there you go.
About you.